Right, meanwhile, I'll just remember we've got some toilets over here.
Huzzah! We're live again and it worked perfectly fine without any problems. Ignore the problems we had on the way.
How am I doing for nurses?
In the meantime, Belos is sending us seasonal greetings. Another NPC moved over to the other stream. Seasonal greetings about mass slaughtering snowmen to create snow slopes that you can use to ski on.
How marvellous. We've got lots of nurses. All of these people who can do treatment should be allowed in the... That's treatment, isn't it? Yes. Should be allowed in the clown clinic now. Oh, I think I had you switched off actually because I wanted you to work in the ward. Yeah, probably. And what are you actually up to? So who's not doing something? We have a doctor not doing something? Are all of our... Yeah, so we've got nurses doing nothing. So that should help anyway, the fact that I've now switched them over so that some more can do clown clinic. Alright, shall I... are we ready?
Oh yeah, yeah, you could have been running off already. Like, with a head start and everything. Then again, please do not run inside the hospital. It'll usually just cause more injuries. I'm not as funny as the announcer of the game. Yeah.
So, what was I gonna do over here? Let's just have a look at what we've got. Check the leaderboards tab. Yeah, we'll get round to that. So we have lots of clowns. Do we have a Pan's lab? That'd be over in the treatment area. No, that's deluxe. Oh, the extractor pan needs fixing. But yes, we do have a pan place.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
I think the mimes need to see a psychiatrist. What's our queues like here? Queue length is 3, so that's okay.
Janitor, please repair heart racer.
Oh! One-shotted that monobeast. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Oh, missed it. And again. Got it that time.
Didn't you just say a couple of minutes ago that you'd be happy to try out first-person shooters in VR?
What?
Didn't you just say a couple of minutes ago you'd be happy to try out first-person shooters in VR?
I said that about an hour ago.
Well, yeah, a couple of minutes relatively speaking. And yet you struggled to shoot a tiny little bit of hair.
Well, if I zoom in, it's a lot easier. See?
Yeah, fine. You win this round. My attempts to undermine your logic shall carry on in the future.
Oh gosh.
Please do not run in the hospital. You might slip in something stinky.
Ricky Hawthorne is back on 2 Point Radio.
Yes?
I hope you've missed me as much as I've missed you.
You can't hear game sounds, can you?
Oh no, I can't.
You're talking over everything.
Oh, brother. I didn't know.
But that's easy fixed. We could just plug the multi-headphone adapter in there, can't we?
We can't.
Oh, why?
It's gone.
Huh?
It's gone.
Done.
Yeah, behind there.
Why?
Because you need that to listen to me.
But I can't listen to you because I'm not plugged into it.
Ah, why is this so difficult?
Because we've not done it for a while.
I'm probably going to pull out the wrong thing. I pulled out the wrong thing.
That was the right thing.
You say that, but I also pulled out all the other things.
Okay. Is that cable long enough on those headphones, Smith?
I hope so. Because I don't have any other cables I could give you. I'll never find that hole again.
That's what she said.
Oh no, I should not have done that.
Okay.
I'm back it into. Oh, I can find. Don't take this out of context.
Okay, I'm still getting sounds.
All right, good for you. I'm not.
Don't rest your keyboard on top of your mouse when your mouse can do things.
I can't do things. It's fine. Carry on doing your thing.
Cell says, well, there sure is a lot of dying going on around there. And Bernie says, yeah, she's not the best at this, is she? Oh, game sounds just stopped. Balls.
I warned you. I warned you this would happen.
Why does OBS need your computer to be plugged into something so that my computer can pick up game sounds on OBS?
Because he just changed adapter settings. And now it doesn't think this is your desktop audio anymore. It's some other weird nightmare. Aha! I've plugged this in again, and yet I can't hear.
What was that rumbling sound? That was Mia moving his PC. You've got the wrong headphones on your head.
Yeah, I know that I've got the wrong headphones on my head. I wish there were just one Streamvester that would ever go smoothly.
Well, we'd need to do things not in the day before.
Well, you need to tell that to other people, not me. I've been trying to organize this for a while now. My microphone just vanished into the ground.
Okay, right, we need to sort out desktop audio.
Alt and tab.
Alt tab?
To
To what?
You go down and see if there's a... No, there's not.
There's a what?
Alright, go down to your taskbar.
Okay.
And right-click on the little speaker.
Yep.
Oh yeah, right, that's Windows 10. Never mind. Click on this cog.
Left click, right click.
Left click. Properties. Click on default. Let's try the first one, speakers 2. And click OK. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
We've got all the other way.
Marvellous. Okay, right. Do you now have game audio?
I do have game audio.
Very good. Chat, do you have game audio?
Right, what was the important thing that was said in the game that I just talked over?
Rusty streamers are rusty part 2. Yeah, it is partly the rustiness and partly just all the new hardware and all the new configuration. It's, you don't know what's not done until you've tried it. And Streamvester seems like a good time to try things.
Anyway, say hello to Fuzzy MR, or Mr, I'm not sure.
Hello, Fuzzy Mister or Fuzzy MR? You have to tell us how to pronounce your name. Happy New Year.
A Happy New Year to you too. Although we don't have a Happy New Year.
Very soft it seems. As in, is the sound too low on the game?
Presumably, but that's because you usually turn the game sounds down.
the music turned down.
It'll probably be reasonably loud once the guide...
Yeah, did you hear that about mending the easy scan?
They probably did.
The music and the...
Bell also confirms that the game sounds fine to him.
Well, lots of machines that are in need of fixing. Oh, I've trained those 2 staff. Right. Who shall we train next?
Exavirus claims that the sound is okay, but the music is too low, and people really enjoy the music.
Okay, I'll turn the music up. That is in settings, I think.
But apparently it's certainly better than Railway Empire, which tends to be a bit loud when I'm riding a train.
There we go. That should help. Right, quick swig of gin.
Sal, have some table manners.
That was Mia adding those sound effects I would like
I would never do that. We know very well that I'm horrible at imitating sounds like birds. Watch this bird impression, you twat. See? Apparently I'm awful at it.
I would like to train somebody in more treatment. Do we have treatment 2?
Tammy says lol.
Right, this is really going to hurt our treatment rates because no one can be treated while everyone's training.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Apparently I'm also awful at comedy. It's okay. I'm not crying. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I just dropped my bloody glove into my eye.
Oh dear. Is there... Oh.
What? What? One of those are...
Oh, it just turned as I was shot at it. Are there any rooms that I need that we haven't got? Oh, research. Oh, it's the award time.
Well, that comes a bit early. We have at least another half an hour before we can even prepare to think about the end of the next year.
So, Mia, do you want to do the announcements?
I can certainly try. Although it's a bit difficult to see from over here, unless you do give me a 30-second delay now. While you give me some introductory speech until everything actually shows up right here on my screen. It's not showing up.
And we have Doctor of the Year goes to...
The Doctor of the Year goes to... Dr. Amy Strong.
Yeah, it's one of ours.
Oh, wow. They do have trousers written underneath them. Terrific.
Nurse of the Year goes to...
Us as well.
Woohoo!
Ingrid Tingle.
Well done, Ingrid.
She tingles your worries away. No, that was
Rising
tickle.
Star goes to...
Certainly not us. Oh, it is us!
Quentin Styles!
Did we pay the jurors?
The jury. Employer of the Year. Now I've got every Employer of the Year so far, I seem to remember. Have we got it again? Hey, we have! Woohoo! No deaths? Yeah, unfortunately,
That's
we
usually
were
not
disqualified.
us. How did the Orb Foundation get no deaths? I
They're
thought
probably
that's
not
like they're
treating
selling
anybody.
features.
Best Teaching Hospital. I don't know that we'll get this one yet, but maybe next. Oh, we did!
Oh, we do!
Woohoo! Patient's Choice Awards. We might get this because we've been doing pretty well.
I wouldn't choose this hospital.
Haha, we did. We got that one.
Unfortunately, the fans disagree with me.
Most prestigious hospital goes to...
We don't have enough potted plants. Oh, we do have enough potted plants.
We're doing well compared to our competitors is the thing. Yeah, I love his victory dance. Nice. So yeah, I was looking at rooms. I seem to remember I was thinking about building an X-ray machine.
Are you sure you don't want to have a bistro? Also, Bell also says... I was about to say Bell Ernie. Bell also says, Gloves, are you still dying, Mir? Yeah, it's actually gotten worse. Waterwick started eating me.
What did you say?
A bistro?
Ah, cafe.
Yeah, that.
Oh, staff promotions. Yes. We shall give you a smiley face. And we'll give you a smiley face. Because we seem to be making money. Oh, a new illness has been discovered.
Doctors have discovered a new illness, boggled mind. A severe boggling of the mind, often caused by exposure to new, sometimes paradigm-altering information. Through careful analysis of this condition, scientists have been able to derive the equation mind equals blown. Sadly, this equation has proven to be entirely useless. We can send them for treatment to psychiatrists.
Okay, so I think we might need more psychiatrists because I've got one over here and one over here. Oh, I was moving rooms around, wasn't I? Right, well, while this one's empty, why don't we shift it? Right, how do I rotate a room? Do I need to rotate it? Where's the door? No, the door's on that side, so that's okay.
Can we trap somebody in the small room in the corner there?
No, I'm gonna...
We could have a skeleton in our closet. Oh, you're no fun.
Move that back there. We'll move the door. No, not the... I need to zoom in for this. Okay, we'll move the plant. That'll do that. That works. Okay. I don't think I need another staff room over here because it's actually quite close to the... They don't have to go very far to get to this staff room. So that's okay. Oh yeah, I got this. What was that? A news agent. Nice. Might need to, because I did see lots of mimes. Let's let it go. I did see lots of mimes around the place, so we might need another psychiatrist hospital? Another psychiatrist room?
Doctor's GP's office.
Right, but can we fit in here now a X-ray? Minimum size 4x4, so yes, we should be able to.
Now that's the kind of song I like to listen to when I'm out jogging every morning. I like to run down lower
No.
blocks as fast as
I
can
didn't
until
count
I
4
fall
by
to the
4
ground.
very well, did I?
Good thing there's a few hospitals nearby.
Maintenance announcement.
However-
Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Could I move something else? No, I think I'm going to have to put that somewhere else. Yeah, we'll cancel editing that room. We'll save this space for something. Meanwhile, there's another. Ah! Clicking on people instead of the bug.
Please don't shoot our hospital patients.
Ooh. Staff promotions.
That photo's priceless once again. It looks like a ball of yarn.
It could be a hair. Oh, it's a hat.
Oh, yeah, that kind of looks like a ball of yarn. I didn't know we allowed doctors to wear hats in here.
Was it a doctor? I think it was a nurse.
And we also shouldn't allow nurses to wear hats. Did she know that if you sign up for the 2-point hospital something, you get a golden toilet?
What?
If you sign up for the 2-point hospital something, I forgot what it was, you get a golden toilet.
Oh, yeah. I think I signed up for that.
What? You have a golden toilet?
Probably.
Well, why aren't we using it yet?
I think you might have had to have done something. Like signed in for something. I think I want this room to be a bit bigger, actually.
I thought that's what you did.
Right, let me just put those down.
They'll also suggest that a golden toilet sounds like something for Apple.
Henceforth be considered organ donors.
Is that the right way around? I'm not sure it is. Which key rotates
That looks
the
like the
things?
back.
I can't
That was not the rotate key.
No, I know. X-ray machine. Can't remember which key. Q, E, no. R, no.
F.
F?
F for fluctuate around. It's not F.
Well, hang on a second. I am going to buy that just so that I can pause the game because all of this stuff's coming up. Ward emergency.
A group of ward patients have just left a hospital, a holistics hospital, and are now moisturized and looking for further treatment. We were rewarded if we treat this group of patients. Should we have them sent here?
Oh, God. 8 patients with monobrow. We're going to have monobrows running all over the place. Oh. Yeah, right.
Patients now arriving for the ward.
Quentin Styles.
Sorry, I wasn't aware that upgrading our machine could really help us cure more patients and diagnose people faster. As mechanics enthusiasts, I highly recommend it.
Yep, we accept that. We'll do that.
Publicity update. Tarquin Foxbridge has sent us a handwritten note following his visit to the hospital. I'm thrilled to see that you've succeeded in executing my 117-step plan for ideal healthcare. What an excellent plan it surely was. We impressed him and we got
Very
some
good.
stuff.
Now,
Reading that voice always makes me cry slightly. I don't know why.
right. Keys to rotate a thing.
T.
T. No.
G.
No.
Z.
Z.
Z! Yeah, I called that first try. This thing looks really tall. Is the room even tall enough for this?
Yeah. It's because look at where
I feel the console is the wrong way around.
Yeah. Look
The guy should not be standing with his back opened up to...
Look at where the windowsill, the top of the window ends. It's like there must be a good bit of height above that. But you just can't see.
Cell technology would consider a golden toilet a real royal throne, right?
I How do I turn it back the other way? I know Z turns it that way, but there is another key that turns it back the other way a bit.
What about the one to the left?
Is that there? There is no key to the left.
There is. I can see it.
That's...
It's like a backslash.
No.
Is it X?
Yes.
Why wasn't this the first key you tried?
I might have hit C. Okay, we need some...
Belle also wants to know if they're golden showers as well. What? There aren't even showers in the game.
I'm sure somewhere there will be... I mean, you never quite know where to expect it. Oh, what's the temperature of this place? I don't remember seeing any radiators, so I think we're probably okay. And a sweet dispenser.
I love this song. I still haven't found out what it's called though.
This is diagnosis, isn't it, rather than treatment? I'm not sure if anything...
Belle also loves how that seemed to go right over my head. Can you rename? Can you rename people on app or machines over here?
Can we what?
Can we rename things in this game?
I don't believe so. I don't remember seeing anything where I could.
We're not playing enough games in which we can establish Bernie Memorial things.
We'll fix that with Dwarf Fortress. There's lots of things. We can rename everything in Dwarf Fortress. Even rename your hotkeys and stuff.
Exavidius claims that you can rename stuff in 2 Point Hospital.
Oh, can you?
There you go. Your viewers are undermining you now.
Oh no, that's fine. So if I... Right, let's accept that. No, let's throw in a few more gold stars and let's take it up to Prestige 5. So that's like the gold stariest of gold star chairs. So if I wanted to...
Exavidius was in the beta that was testing that feature.
Ah, do you know how to?
Probably does, since he was in the beta.
Do I... Aha!
Ah!
So this will be the Bernie inside scanner. Bernie inside Noah.
This is not what I was... Fine then. But also wants to know, how did she even remember that, Mia? It's been half a year since Sal played Jurassic World Evolution. Stands out in my mind. I mean, you would surely remember people that died and you remembered. So you don't necessarily remember the people, you just remember the act of remembering them.
Our GP's looking a little overtaxed, so
well,
I might use
that. You could fill that cap over there to the left with another
extra
GP's office.
Yeah.
You could even copy the one on the other side and flip it. You can even edit the outfits of the staff!
Wow.
But you need kudos for that. Kudos.
There must be a source of all of these monobeasts. They'll be breeding under something.
They seem
never
to
gonna
like
get
the...
them here. All these people.
Warning, try not to slip in sick.
Just too easy to click on someone because you don't even need to directly click on them. You just get sort of near. I think I'll just let that one go. We'll find some more to shoot.
But also points out that he does remember... Well, no, hold on. His great-grandmother died when he was very little, but he only knows that because people keep telling him that she died, he himself does not remember that. Yeah, and that's why I remember it. You remember people telling you about it, which is what a memorial is for, but you don't actually remember them dying, which is what happened to you.
Ah! Alright, went under there. Let's...
Can you not zoom in any closer?
Yeah, but then I'm even more likely to click on something else.
Something tells me you placed that 1 GP over there the wrong way around.
What? Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that by design?
It's not. Well, okay, yeah, the patient's got to walk around the other way. I suppose I could fix that now. Before a new patient comes in. There we go.
I'm just thinking, looks a bit awkward if the guy who's supposed to help you just turns your back on you immediately as you walk in.
Oh, what's that not like? Something on the opposite wall.
James Solomon, who you haven't said hello to yet.
James has been here for ages.
Yeah, but you haven't said hello since we started 2 Point Hospital.
Well, that's true.
Fair point.
I don't think I've said hello to...
Point for me!
I don't think I've said hello to any of the people.
Well, fine. Points out that apparently Mia's showing his OCD. I just like it when things are neat.
Anything that's diagnosis, it's just training speed and prestige and all, isn't it?
And a good mood to you too, Spotted Cow. Hold on, the Spotted Cow's been here all along.
Yeah, so has James.
Fair point. You win this round. We're even again. But I'll get my point back.
I'm sure you will, Mia. I will give you lots of points if that will make you feel happy.
Cell Technology would like to know, when will Mia show more of his OCD? No, hold on, wait, what? When will Mia show us his CD? My compact disc? Oh, James Solomon has been in Streamvester since the Minecraft thing. How long have you been awake? Oh no, that's just 10 hours. That's a reasonable amount. I thought it was more already. How was Spidey? It's a shame I missed the start. I would have loved to be around.
Gold stars. Gold stars. Stars.
On the windows?
Well, you don't want people looking through the window.
Why did she put the window there then?
Because I didn't have gold stars back in those days.
So your hope was that people just look out in hopes of seeing the sky and pointing out stars?
Something like that, yeah.
It would have worked until you plopped down a GP's office in the way.
I thought that sounded like you were about to say it would have worked until those meddling kids.
And I would have gotten away with it weren't for you meddling kids.
Yeah. Oh, not general diagnosis. Yeah, stop editing that room. We'll let things tick over. GP's office.
I missed the fun of the laughs. And Exovidus points out that Cell Technology should probably insert a coin into Mir to show my CD. What the hell? Please don't insert coins into me. I've got a cat for that. Sal, tell them about my magnificent cat.
Your magnificent cat?
Yeah, it's a coin bank.
Oh yeah, is that the one with its paw raised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
It
Feel free to insert coins into that. It still has German coins in it. By which I mean Deutsche Mark.
Deutsche Marks, yeah.
Not euros. I don't have any euros on me anymore. I kind of spent them all. Cell Technology wants to know, do you really think I carry coins? Fair point. James Solomon suggests that Cell should carry cells and coins. But primarily cells. But also says Scrooge McMeer.
Yeah. That's fair.
What was that line about reducing the number of hungry mouse by letting them starve?
Oh, in Scrooge.
Yes.
Yeah. That was a Charles Dickens thing.
I have been forced to recently watch the Muppets Christmas special.
It's one of my favourites. I love the Muppets Christmas Carol. So, of course, I made Mir watch it, and then afterwards explained to him about how Charles Dickens wrote the novel in order to make a political statement, and it was particularly because of the philosophy that was spreading at the time, that the reason that there were so many poor people was because it was overpopulated. The country was overpopulated, and the best thing to do would be to let the poor people die. And that
I liked Scrooge up until he had that weird turnaround in the middle of the night. Tammy says that she thought when Cell said CD, her first thought was certificate of deposit. I guess you could have a coin deposit done. Again, to my cap, not me, please. James Solomon likes that Christmas special.
I have to move that chair. We'll have to get
An
rid of it.
Exavidius is suggesting that I could have been Dutchmere. I could have even been the Scrooge of Scrooges. Yeah, that's going a bit far. Cell Technology refers to it as Mere's Muppety Christmas. Oh, but also has a good question. Did I ever make Sal watch Dinner for One?
Yes,
I did.
he did. I have no idea what you Germans see in it.
It's hilarious. The guy's drunk and
mildly
stumbles over a bit of carpet.
It's
And
mildly
occasionally
amusing.
he says a funny thing to the old lady.
And I think it was, 15 minutes long? It's not long, is it?
Yeah.
And it felt like it could have been half that length.
Well, that's what makes it so funny, I'm told.
that it's drawn out.
Yeah.
In today's news,
And it's
Minister
like,
for Health
it was
Parkland
okay.
Foxbridge visited some local hospitals. The tireless politician was making sure they're conforming with all the proper regulations. So, on behalf of all 2 Point Radio, I can say thank you for taking such good care of us, Mr. Foxbridge.
But also
Oh,
point
what's
out
wrong
that
with
he
this
read
guy?
somewhere today that Dinner for One wasn't British television today.
Oh, was it? It was actually in the
Apparently
BBC News. There was a story about it today saying about the unheard of, the unknown British comedy that takes Germany by storm every New Year.
What do you mean takes it by storm? It's a tradition that's not taken by storm. That's people going back to it because of it.
Yeah, something like that.
James
I am
Solomon.
paraphrasing.
Yeah, fair point. James Solomon says, you mean Michael Caine? Who's Michael Caine?
He was the actor who played Scrooge.
Oh, now I don't want to be the actor, I just want to be Scrooge.
Can we train any doctors?
And again, I don't think I want to be Scrooge because I'd be employing a frog and like tons of rats. And that doesn't sound very prestigious. Prestigious. I really have it with words lately. Sound Technology says there's going too far and then there's going not far enough. Speaking about going too far, did I make you watch the Dinner for One version with the bread?
No, but you showed me a screenshot of it. I do like Das Brot.
I've been teasing the crazy soup lady with the dancing bread.
Yeah.
in recent history. I'm sure many Germans among you should be aware of Bandersbrot, Bernd the Bread. He's a bread showing up on the German token children's TV channel. And I was going somewhere with that, but I forgot what I was going to say.
That's Brot. There's a New Year's thingy version of it.
Oh yeah, no, I was teasing her about the dancing bread. You know, Bandersbrot had his one-hit single, and that's apparently what he's most well known for outside of Germany, I imagine. And I keep referring to it, which upsets her for some reason. I think. Making it worse when I bring up the Dinner for One version. Say hello to Ralph, by the way.
Hello, Ralph.
Who's asking, takes Germany by storm? You mean Blackadder goes forth?
Maintenance announcement.
James Solomon is asking, Dinner for One, Freddie Frinton and May Warden? Possibly. I was always really bad with actor names, or band names, or any names.
It's, when does it date from here? I know it's black and white.
I don't remember.
Looks like, I don't know, maybe 1930s, 1940s?
After its cybernetic doctors
Maybe?
experienced a malfunction and started
I could
performing
Google it.
autopsies on all patients.
I could.
Bungle says the
But
error is being corrected and the
isn't it
cells
more
will
sensible to
reopen
just let chat do it?
Nurse to the ward, please.
In the meantime, I was so bad at remembering names. I had a period in my teaching career where I was referring to children by numbers. Numbers assigned to them depending on how much I like them. Most curiously, this was not the reason I was fired. I might have told that story before, though.
You've told the story about being fired before.
I have! I even skipped numbers for children I especially didn't like.
His office.
Gross, 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 horrible things. Can't get that one. Got it. They do like living under bins.
Janitor needed to repair extractor pan.
Ralph wants to know, is anyone going to be streaming
Okay.
Jackbox or a similarly chat-included game tonight?
Oops.
There were plans
forgot.
for a session of Sloppy Plums, which is currently scheduled for 6 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, which could include a game like that, yes.
I forgot to upgrade a thing.
It's supposed to come along with Icing and Boris and maybe Jim Hon. Also, Bill also points out the famous version is from 1963.
Oh, really?
Oh, there we go. Ralph wants to know, wait, why did Mia get fired? Because he made all the number 10 children wear boiler suits?
Janitor
No, that was during a period when we had a rather unfortunate massacre in the German town of Winnenden, where one student in the local school decided to, you know,
Yeah, it's a school shooting.
yeah. It was unfortunate timing, and afterwards a lot of people were pretty much on edge. Unfortunately, at the time I was working on teaching children how to program simple video games using an RPG maker, and the fact that I encouraged children to give their digital characters weapons, like little swords, was, in the eyes of the Parents' Council, inciting them to commit their own school shootings. One might consider this an overreaction, but it makes for a funny story to tell afterwards.
And it wasn't exactly sacked as the course was stopped. Discontinued. Being sacked
course
is
was still
a
there.
much more serious thing.
The subject I was teaching was still there. I've just been kindly asked by our headmaster to let go. He was a lovely man. I appreciated him a lot. But it also points out that there's tons of versions of Dinner for One. There's one in dialect, there's one with 2 German comedians playing the parts, and there's one with the dancing bread in it. Also, Ralph says, bugger it all. I guess it's going to be an all-nighter for him then.
Bugger it all. That's not what he really said.
Oh yeah? Prove it. You twat. What? I just made bird noises. I feel like I've been insulting you too much lately. Could you drink a little bit more so you forget all this?
Oh, it will all be forgotten by tomorrow.
Hooray!
By which point I'll start remembering again all of the new ones.
Oh.
But to forget the next day.
Something tells me you do not have enough toilets around here. Have we watched radiation thing going on there yet?
No, we haven't actually. Needs repair. Yeah, I should put another toilet over here, you're right.
Ralph says, oh goodness, it's like that one guy who made a Counter-Strike Go map centered around his school and got immediately expelled. He feels bad though for Mir. Some parents are the worst for that sort of stuff.
How did I do this now? I managed to find a way where the door didn't just open straight into the cubicles.
Alright, this is going to be a bit of gymnastics. But also says, at Ralph, you'll be tired posterior pummeling it. There you go, fixed it. And Ralph's personal record is 3 all-nighters in a row. I mean, yeah, sure, it's possible, but you'll still be tired. Something tells me you do not have enough toilets.
I'm putting toilets in.
I mean, you need more! Golden ones, specifically.
Oh, I have to spend Qdosh to get golden toilets.
I'm sure you have like a ton of Qdosh. Look at this, you've got 1,925.
You're really, really keen on a golden toilet, Mia. If that's what will make you happy, I'll get you a golden toilet.
Not sure if I'm happy with the way you're phrasing that.
What?
Speaking about phrasing, Bell also says posterior pummeling. Oh goodness, I'm dying.
Your comfort is important to
How many gold stars does the radiology guy have?
5.
What do you mean 5?
What?
Have you looked at his wall?
Oh, it's a prestige 5.
maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Oh, can you look at the... Oh, never mind. It already happened. That's right. I'm watching things with a bit of a delay.
Do you want me to see if I can buy the golden toilet?
What? No. I'm fine. I don't need a toilet anymore.
Oh, is it too late?
That's not what I meant. Ralph says posterior pummeling sounds like a round in a late night game show.
It does, doesn't it? Another
Please do not try to mentally illustrate what that game show round would look like.
I need to train 2 more staff. Too late, it's already in my
Tammy
head.
walks away and comes back to hear about posterior pummeling. It's better than what we had before. I prefer posterior pummeling over school shootings, to be honest.
And we were talking about school shootings in Germany.
Well, that doesn't matter. I find school shootings appalling no matter in which school they happen.
What am I looking for, Mia? I was just about to do the training. I got distracted by posterior pummeling.
10! Oh no, hold on. As soon as you see this, 1! And a half already happened. A happy new year 12,019 to the people currently residing 2 hours ahead of us. Who's that? Oh yeah,
You're in charge of time zones
now, I was
now,
supposed to do that. Time zone map. Hold on. Keep on celebrating, everyone, while I find out who we're celebrating for. We're celebrating for... Kemi! And Helsinki! And Bucharest! And Cairo!
Huh? No, that's not right.
It looks right. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we're celebrating for Cape
It looked
Town.
like green and blues were all the same.
You're colourblind.
I know. Especially at an angle.
Hip hip hooray for them. I realise I'm still bad at the counting down thing. I should probably try to count down 20 seconds before it goes, so that by the time people see it... Oh no, what? Wait, the stream delay's probably not 10 seconds, is it? Well, that's enough of the fireworks. On a side note, just to flex a little bit on Apple here, Apple, by proxy, spent about 150 quid to get one of those fancy schmancy stream decks from Elgato. You know, a glorified keypad where he can click animated buttons to do things on his stream. Well, I achieved the exact same thing for £10.
See,
and a
that
numpad.
thing about knowing the price of everything and the value of nothing doesn't help with your Scrooge.
I find it has the exact same value as the Elgato Stream Deck.
Routine servicing.
If it has the same functionality and the same reliability and the same ease of use, then yeah.
It had, until you mentioned that you're using keys F1 and F2. I didn't expect that, but I didn't have the time to remap them.
Less effervescent than usual today. It was a bit of a restless
promotion.
night in the Hawthorne household, and I'm afraid I didn't get much sleep. My spaniel, Federico, woke me up in a fit of barking, and when I went to fetch him a bowl of baked beans, that always calms him right down, I noticed a bit of a commotion outside. 7 police cars, 2 ambulances, and the remains of what I believe one calls a street gang fight. Not a pretty sight, let me tell you. Still, all those blue and red lights certainly did give the street a festive look, and I'm happy to say by this morning, most of the teeth had been hosed away. Now, let's listen to some jolly wake me up music.
Oh, the idea of it being festive.
On a side note,
Hey,
say hello
Potato.
to Potato, who's on a 15-minute break. Also, Boris wishes a yay for Helsinki. Sinkyu. Yeah, okay, the letters are next to one another. You're forgiven.
Circus incident.
Oh, we have a circus incident. Sorry. A group
What
of...
did I just see on your screen?
Bell
Nick?
also sent us a link. Oh, no, I didn't want to.
Oh,
click on
you
that.
need to repost that link for Boris. He'll appreciate that.
Boris will have seen it. It's in chat. Anyway, circus incident. A group of clowns who were waiting for treatment at an Orb Foundation Wellness Center have left because it was too strange for them. They're now looking for treatment elsewhere. We'll be rewarded if we treat this group. Should we have them sent here?
Ooh, 8 of them.
Yes.
Yeah, come on
Clowns
then.
now arriving at the hospital.
We
I
have
actually
clowns
think
incoming.
I need to build another clown clinic though, because I've got quite a heavy demand for clown clinics.
James Solomon is asking, hold on, wait, what? Did Mia shoot someone at school? No! Apparently, according to the Parents' Council of the school, I just incited school shootings. I have people do the shooting for me.
Let's move it over here.
That, out of context, sounds very wrong. I, of course, referred to shooting photos and movies with cameras.
Oh, yeah, because you did teach...
I did that as well.
You did that extracurricular activities, didn't you, where you taught the kids how to do photography.
I taught them pretty much everything they needed to know in terms of IT. Do we really need a second circus tent?
I think we do.
Oh, fine then. Cell Technology is suggesting that I shot the toilet. Ralph says if Mir likes the golden toilet so much, why doesn't he just become a gold member? Is that another inside joke I don't get?
It does have a slight euphemistic sound to it.
Ralph wants to know, is that a happy 1st of 2019? No, that's a happy 12,019 according to the Holocene calendar. Exovideos says that he's confused. Here you go. According to the Holocene calendar, which aims to encompass all of relevant human history instead of just the last 2,000 years, we should be living in the year 12,019, which is marked by year 0, which looks at the first large construction site of humanity as its origin. The point where we as humans began constructing our own world atop of the old one. I'm paraphrasing a Kurzgesagt video here. But yes, I wholeheartedly believe in the idea. And because I'm quirky.
I like it.
The Holocene calendar, not the holographic calendar.
Dear Hospital Administrator, congratulations. Your hospital has been awarded a 3-star rating by the 2-Point Health Ministry. On this venture, you have demonstrated ability to eke potential out of others, like much-needed blood from so many stones, a miracle that you will need to duplicate if you ever do this again. Yours fragrantly, the Tarkin Foxbridge, Health Minister.
Lovely. Right, we've done our 3 stars on this one, so it's now time to go to the next one. Oh, can we have a look at our leaderboards? Oh, yes.
Potato says he'd most likely cry on the inside if he missed the first official Salon Mir stream in a long time.
Hopefully, we shall be doing lots of live
hey,
streams.
look at this. Look who's number 1.
Yeah. See what Jin does for you? Boris says, excuse me, Minty would appreciate that video, not me.
On an unrelated note, Ralph says Elgato is basically just overpriced tit-tats. Whatever that is. He didn't say tit-tats. I didn't know what Elgato is. Probably a reference to Elgato.
Then that one. Which one was next?
I don't know. I thought we were slowly picking up on getting all the 3-star ratings in the earlier hospitals.
Yeah. So we've
we've
completed 3 stars on 3 hospitals, and we've got like those 3. Got 1 star over here. Yeah. Decided I needed more kudos before we moved on. So was it Flemington?
Ralph also goes on to say that except for the capture cards, everything they make is just stupidly overpriced or useless. Also, Ralph wanted to know if the radio announcer was Gaza speaking in the background.
Maybe. I think I'm going to go for Mitten, because if I go to Mitten, we're focused on research there. And research and teaching is a harder one, I remember, because you can only recruit like
student doctors,
noobs.
but the more stuff you research, the better equipment you'll have in the new hospitals. You should probably make research a focus here. You're right. So onwards we go. Also, it'll be slightly winter themed.
Yes.
So fitting with this.
Indeed.
Right. Ralph says, if you were teaching children how to program swords into the kids' game, wouldn't it be better described as encouraging children to start a school siege?
Oh, rather than a shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some truth in that.
But it also says, our marvellous Health Minister Toxbridge, whatever. We all adore him.
Right, well, I definitely need more psychiatrists.
Ralph wants to know if I'm talking about the dumb calendar about Andromeda that's going to mess us up in 33,000.
No. It's,
No.
Is it a Kurzgesagt thing?
No, it's not a Kurzgesagt thing.
Besides,
Cesare Elian, I can't pronounce this guy's name. There are established scientists who actually believe in the idea.
yeah. It's...
But it is neatly summarized in a Kurzgesagt video for about the same topic. Just search for a human error calendar. You'll be sure to find something.
That's era rather than error.
Era. Sorry.
Because human error is what happens when you're a data inputter.
Fair point.
And human error is about one point in every
Call my
100.
mispronunciation a human error.
Yeah. Right. I need to see, before I start training people, let's have a look at how many staff have we got.
Exavidius likes the idea of a human error calendar.
So, doctors wise, we have a researcher, GPs, psychiatrists.
Say hello to Waz,
Hello, Was.
who says, overpriced and useless, why are you talking about me? Well, it depends. Do you have programmable LCD screen buttons?
And flashy blue lights.
Oh, hold the phone. I just realized something. Almond's dumb Streamvester graphic. It's not really dumb, but you see what I mean in a moment. It says 2018 instead of 1218.
Oh.
12018. 1218.
No, just 12,000.
Yeah.
12,000.
It's
Yeah.
late.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
streaming for too long. I should be in bed.
Right, so I do have a spare psychiatrist. I could buy some more doctors. Are these ready for training? I am more tempted to
Ooh! Ooh!
What?
Here's a joke. What does a bug, a child, and a car have in common?
Don't know. What does a bug, a child, and a car have in common?
Well, guess. You don't like guessing, don't you?
No, it's
They all stop moving if you hit them hard enough.
haha.
That was funnier in my head. Thanks, Potato. Your mom made me look like a mean guy. Ralph says, kudos sounds like Sean Connery trying to say kudos. Is that intentional? Probably.
Could be. Learning speed 120.
Exavidius thinks it's the year 8102, according to the human error calendar.
Alright, so I'm going to train him up so he can train the other doctors in GP2.
Woz says that yes, he does, but the Twitch Terms of Service says that he can't talk about them. I forgot who I was suggesting he should talk about. Oh, maybe talking about human errors. Anyway, Sal Technology unfortunately has to leave. He needs to go to the sauna.
Oh,
Isn't that like
That's-
a Scandinavian tradition?
maybe.
That sounds slightly more awkward thing to do with your family
Oi.
than watching Dinner for One.
I'm sure it sounds like your worst nightmare, Mia. Okay, yeah. You need more psychologists, and I'm pretty sure we've got one. Oh, what's all of this? Publicity update.
Oh no! A representative of the NID called Ralph Oh, hold on, I was supposed to read that too. Publicity update. Tarkin Foxbitch has sent us a handwritten note following his visit to the hospital. I'm surprised to say that you're actually doing rather well. I don't know how you managed it, but keep it up, I suppose.
Thank you, Tarquin.
You're welcome. In the same context, a representative of the NED called Ralph says, Mir, the parent board are threatening to sue the school for your comments towards bugs, kids, and cars. We have no other option other than to fire you from the NED. Oh, woe's me, whatever would I do? Injection room required. Doctors have discovered a new illness, mood poisoning, a dangerous condition that causes the sufferer's health to deteriorate fast, caused by paying too much attention what other people think. The patient is seeking treatment. What was the rest say? We will need an injection room in order to treat them. It'll cost 1,500 simoleons to build. What would you like to do?
I think injection room is the thing that we're researching at the moment, isn't it?
Well, if it says it'll cost that much, I think we already have it researched and can build it.
I don't think so. Well, I'll say get the patient to wait, because then we can always send them home. But I thought when I just looked at the research...
was talking about LCD buttons in unknown area. Where do you have LCD buttons in unknown areas on your body? How do you power them? And according to Twitch's terms of service, you're not supposed to talk about it. Goodbye, Potato!
Bye, Potato!
Boris says,
Oh no, the parent board, we're all in trouble now.
that was my impression of Boris. Tammy says, it sounds better than her New Year's Eve tradition, which is eating black-eyed peas. Ugh. That's like throwing Brussels sprouts at Sal.
Oh no, I'd much rather eat black-eyed peas than Brussels sprouts. I think that if I bump you up the queue, you might possibly survive. You can't be cured.
Ralph goes on to say that, quite frankly, my childish attitude to my occupation will be recorded down the line, and will be the reason for firing me. And they all wish me good luck on finding a new job in another establishment. I will need it. Don't worry, there are lots of less favourable people who need educating, like birds. They make for horrible people.
Likes to argue? No. Wants more money? No. Positive, high energy. Inspiring. Afraid of the dark and its implications.
Ralph says, Brussels sprouts are delicious. Shut your bloody un-British mouth. Oh, you've done it now. Ralph, you're about to be banned. Exovidius is suggesting that we should combine the worst of both worlds and just putting Brussels sprouts and black-eyed peas together.
Right, you. I don't really want you doing anything until you've had some training of some description. But I guess I'll have to get you doing something.
But also...
I wouldn't eat all the black-eyed peas I'd sell for Fergie.
What's a Fergie?
Fergie is the female singer in the band, the Black Band. The coalition
it's a joke.
Musicians, the Black-Eyed Peas.
Well done, well done. I was about to read that message out. In the meantime, the Spotted Cow's asking, Mir, when is Euro Truck Simulator 2? Boris, when's Euro Truck Simulator 2? Boris, by the way, early on claimed that only in your eyes, Euro Truck Simulator 2 is a tradition, which is why he opted to ditch it.
Did Boris opt to ditch it?
Well, it wasn't scheduled for the start, and according to the schedule that's constantly scrolling by on screen, I can't see it played anywhere, so I'm not entirely sure. I think the problem with Euro Truck Simulator 2 was that we couldn't get the whole gang together? I'm not sure. We might foster something together at the end and steal some time away from Sal's Dwarf Fortress.
My only problem with Euro Truck Simulator, one thing is it was always the thing that we did at the start of the stream.
Yeah.
But we couldn't make the start of the stream because like work.
Yeah, and instead we tortured Spidey with like 5 hours of Minecraft.
In the middle of the night for him.
In the middle of the night, the poor soul. Does he get like additional retirement money for his services to the country?
He probably gets a medal.
Does the parent board recognize his efforts?
Probably. We'd hope so.
James Solomon wants to know, does the mood poisoning include Mir? Please don't ingest Mirs. It's very unhealthy.
But the other thing I was going to say is that I need to re-download the multiplayer
You need
thing.
to do that.
And I'm not 100% sure that it's going to continue to recognize me or whether I'm going to need to replay the 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be a bother. Ralph would like to have one Fergie with a milkshake, please. And Waz also likes Brussels sprouts. And Boris, I believe, goes on to sing, my sprouts, my lovely Brussels sprouts. All that happens in that stupid game is roll my truck and get stuck for an hour. Oh, he's talking about something different now. Tammy wishes the tradition were to eat a pineapple pizza instead of black-eyed peas.
Ooh,
you know what?
Yeah.
I can get behind that. I would prefer that over peas.
Yeah, I'm not sure about black-eyed peas because I don't like garden peas.
With their lives.
I have no idea why there is such a thing about eating peas.
They're one of the worst kinds of shapes of food. I don't understand why they made ice cream in the shape of peas.
Psychiatry.
Ice cream in the shape of... Well, it's not to do with the shape, it's the taste.
Oh no, I don't like the shape. I'm very particular about the shape of my noodles.
Well, yeah, with pasta, I get it.
Do you? Do
I
you
do.
really? Because they all apparently taste the same.
That's not my belief.
It is mine. It's frustrating me because
No,
for some
it's
reason I
things
like
like-
the spirelli noodles more than the tube noodles.
It depends on the sauce that you're putting with them.
I can
Because-
put the exact same sauce with both noodles, and I would only enjoy the spirelli noodles, the spirally noodles. You know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
Woe is me. Ralph wants to know if Tammy.
News.
Oh, hold on.
Minister for Health, Tarquin Foxbridge, visited some local hospitals. The tireless politician was making sure they're conforming with all the proper regulations. So, on behalf of all 2 Point Radio, I can say thank you for taking such good care of us, Mr. Foxbridge.
Thank you. Ralph wanted to know if Tammy just uttered the Forsaken words, and Tammy says yes, she did. He'll now have to deal with it.
What was the Forsaken word?
Pineapple pizza.
Oh, I like pineapple pizza.
In this context, the Forsaken words here would be Brussels sprouts because Sal just innerly cringes at them.
I do. I can't describe how bad the taste of Brussels sprouts is. I
well,
can't.
try us.
They
Describe it.
poison the flavour of everything that they touch. It's like even a vegetable that's been
Dock round to the roof.
cooked in sprout water, it just taints it.
Oh no.
What?
Extravidius is suggesting a Brussels sprout pizza.
That's
Anyway.
just gross.
It might be.
You horrible, horrible person.
James Solomon is suggesting that if Boris wants to have Brussels sprouts, he should go to Brussels.
Yeah, and they should just keep them all there.
Also believes that Mir and Sal don't want peace in the world. Has now been confirmed because apparently we're both advocating for pineapple pizza. And Ralph says Brussels sprouts from Brussels are 6 foot and full of muscles. They are? Is that another inside joke? Oh, for Christ.
Sort of lyrics from the man from Down Under.
Boris. Minty and Boris.
I can't remember the lyrics to it, but there is something about a man from Brussels who was 6'4" and full of muscles. I can't remember any of the...
Well, you apparently remember a lot more of it than I do.
I don't remember it actually making any sense.
Woz says that's why Mad Max is just a wide open plain, so the Aussies don't run into anything. Oh, okay. I didn't know they were all
think that
Australians.
might be an inside joke with reference to some of the racing games that Boris and...
Oh. On a side note, Belarus is advocating for Bandnudeln. They're like noodles, but in the shape of a conveyor belt.
Okay. Sounds a bit like...
Flat spaghettis.
Which is almost lasagna. Hang on. Flat spaghetti is called linguine, isn't it?
Ew, if you call it like that, they sound a lot worse all of a sudden.
I'm training a lot of doctors, aren't I?
Ralph believes that the parent
get
board is
some-
going to be having a word with the entire stream.
Announcement.
Well, the parent board can't expel all of us.
All that the Pointy Mountains have to offer. Stay at the Underlook Hotel.
I think we can cope with a weak
Never want to
bladder.
leave.
Woz is suggesting asparagus.
I don't mind asparagus.
Yeah, asparagus can
Cooked,
be nice.
Yeah, cooked in the right way with the right
Underlook Hotel.
sauce.
It's actually a German delicatessen.
This is 2 Point Radio.
At least it's treated like one. Belle also says at USAL,
I've got
there's a
another.
video of a little Hungarian girl rejecting all sorts of chocolate but then digging into a bowl of Brussels sprouts.
Oh! That's highly unlikely.
Well, yeah, but there's also people who get dared to jump out of a window and then do it.
True. It's like a Tide Pod challenge is a Brussels sprout challenge. And the reason why I say...
go viral with the Brussels sprout challenge, everybody!
And the reason why I say it's highly unlikely is that this is actually... There is some science behind this. Sprouts are extremely high in iodine. And rather a lot of children, at least white Northern European children, I don't know about it, other genetics or heritages or races. I don't know whether it's the same with Mediterranean children, but a lot of white Northern European children have got an intolerance to iodine, and which is why, as a child, they are particularly opposed to vegetables that are dark green, like spinach and broccoli and sprouts, asparagus and stuff, because it tastes like poison, because it is. But then you mostly grow out of it, and I was like that, but sprouts were just on a whole different level, and they still are. I was going to train GP1.
Well, science, everybody. Woz says that chocolate is nasty anyway. And Spotted Cow is asking, man at work down under? Boris says, that's our national anthem, don't make jokes about it. Exavidius is suggesting chocolate Brussels sprouts.
What have you got? You're a researcher.
And then Ralph posted like an essay on Down Under. Down Under doesn't make sense, Sal, because it's about Australia, made by Kiwis, about men who have their van break down in the desert, and then meet a lady and then run away when a man is in his undies, tell them to because of thunder, and then they go to Brussels to a cafe, and despite the language barrier, found out he's also from Down Under, and they receive booze and a Vegemite sandwich, and then go to Bombay and get tempted into buying things, but then they tell the man about their origin, and he tells them to just ends there. But Exavidius says it makes sense.
Gonna need another psychiatrist.
And Ralph
aren't
now
I?
says that's just a theory. A game theory. Wow. Anyway, the spotted cow has always loved Brussels sprouts all its life. Well, yeah, you're a cow. You also eat grass.
Yep, he's got you there, spotted cow.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Yeah, I destroyed you there with my grass logic.
Another earthquake warning for the Sweaty Palms area. Or as the hotels like to tell the tourists, it's time
Research,
to
are
look
you?
forward to
Yeah, you're on
another
with it.
bouncy ground fun time. Enjoy your stay.
I am probably gonna have to put in another.
Well, also prefers girls over Brussels sprouts. That's concerning. You shouldn't be eating them. And the spotted cow didn't think of the grass. Darn it. I love this song.
Yeah, let's upgrade that while we can, because we don't have a rush of clowns. Oh, you like this music?
Probably. Maybe it's a grass-based Ben Shapiro?
Ben Shapiro.
Who's that?
He's a famous person.
I don't know famous people. We established that. What is he famous for?
Spotted cow said, I've loved Brussels sprouts all my life, and Bernie says, I prefer girls.
I said that! I
Yeah,
said that as an
I
acclaim.
must have been looking at my training screen or
Are
something.
you sweaty tryharding in the Sweaty Palms area?
No, I'm just trying to make sure, because I've taken all of my doctors, almost all of my doctors, out of service to train them all. And so I just want to make sure I don't cause a crisis while doing this.
So what is this Ben fella known for?
I think he's an actor.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you know any movies of this?
Go for treatment. Yeah.
Fauna are reminded not to disturb the flora.
Exavides says small step from Brussels sprouts to Ben
Yeah, go for
Sharpie. Sharpie. There we go.
Shapiro. I know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, but I prefer
Maintenance
Sharpie.
required in
Go for
psychiatry.
treatment. Oh, mood poisoning. We can't. You're going to have to go home.
Training course completed.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Training course has been completed. Staff promotion. Yes, be promoted.
Oh,
What?
I just realised something. What? Oh, new illness discovered. Lycanthropy.
Lycanthropy.
Lycanthropy, once thought to be extinct, lycanthropy is making a comeback in dangerous forests across the land. Sufferers get it from direct exposure to light from the full moon, or possibly from door handles. Research is ongoing to discover which. I enjoy the idea of door handles. No, just in general, door handles. There's nothing special happening to them. I just like them. It's a similar fascination to me and my fascination for Theresa May's hair, which people keep telling me is not pronounced Theresa, it's pronounced Teresa.
Teresa.
Because apparently
It's just a
some people
silent
mishear
H.
me when I'm saying Theresa. They think I'm
You
talking
don't pronounce the H. It's Teresa.
But the H is there for a reason. I pronounce
Like lots of other letters in English. Like the W in sword. And the R in iron.
Yeah, and the N in knight.
No,
No,
it's
hold
the
on.
K in Knate.
Okay, knight. That's right. Otherwise, he'd be a kite. That's not funny.
Mia, you are being kited for your services to chat.
It's not like Mother Teresa.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Same
but
name, Teresa.
Mother Teresa is also spelled with an H, isn't she? So she's a threesome.
Don't know. But I did notice that Ben Shapiro isn't an actor, he's a debater with his best known for his views on gender. I see. I've heard the name.
Oh yeah, right.
But
Ralph
based on
says
gender,
Benny
that's what
Boy
it
is an
is.
actor. He's a debater,
Okay.
Sal, most well known for his views on gender. Oh, you just read that.
I
out.
read that one.
I thought you just came up with that explanation out of
No.
nowhere.
No, someone in chat just said.
Ah.
Ralph said. I think it was.
Ralph said yes. Spotted Cow points out that soon it's time to go to the Rapture. Yeah, I just realised the Middle European time zone is soon up for their New Year's Eve celebration thing.
I need to build more doctors, I think.
Woz points out that Theresa May's real name is Crazy Government
Theresa.
Lady. Okay, hold on. Woz points out that Prime Minister May's real name is Crazy Government Lady.
Yeah, that's
She
fair.
does have nice hair. James Solomon
have a
says a
very
friend got
strange
his stream shut down last year for playing the ABBA song to celebrate New Year's. Yeah, that's why we stick to relaxing hospital tunes and my sniffy nose. That was
Oh,
a gross
me,
sound.
that was gross.
Yeah, I'll blame it on you, Sal. Sal, have some etiquette.
Oh yeah, need radiators, don't I, in all of these rooms? Did I put a
Tammy
radiator?
says you.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
I
Yeah, that
put,
was a justifying you. I feel bad now.
Oh, I'm the other way around.
But also suggesting that we should try Epidemic Sound. Yeah, that doesn't even really work. My royalty-free train song, that just consists out of what? 3 notes?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 4. Also got copyright claimed by a guy who used the same royalty-free music to make his own weird remix of it.
It's true, that happened.
Ralph points out that Prime Minister May's real name is the Dancing Queen. I don't know. I can see her being the Minister of Funny Walks, but not really a dancing queen.
Politicians, unless they are really, really good at dancing.
Tammy says,
Shouldn't.
hopefully that was the last
public.
ewe for this year, but probably not. I will aim to be on my best behavior, but I can't promise Sal won't. Sal will be. I mean, look at her. She's ready to do something gross.
At any
Any
moment.
Also feels tempted by Tammy's challenge.
Staff are reminded not to be stressed.
How can I not fit another prestige point in here? There we go.
A bit of a scandal this morning after it emerged that Jumbo Medical Solutions has been secretly extracting
guy just
blood
scratched
samples
his
from
butt.
people using Jumbo
It must be
vending
itchy.
machines. The company says it's merely monitoring the health of all its customers, which is awfully nice of them, I must say.
I should probably put some tables down, some benches down here so that it tempts people away from just hanging around in that corridor.
Woz points out that on YouTube he has so many copyrights on his videos, and all have been copyright strikes on his videos, and all of them have been dropped. So he guesses he's a good copyright lawyer. A pharmacy emergency. There's been an outbreak of pharmacy-related illnesses after a software update from bungled smart plasters led to multiple cases of blood poisoning. A group are looking for treatment. Will be rewarded if we have them treated here. Should we have them sent here?
I didn't know you did a South African accent.
This is a South African accent. I wasn't aware of that. Well done, my friends.
Sounds ever so slightly Afrikaan.
The problem with that is now that you pointed it out, it's probably going to deteriorate and eventually end up in a Russian. Yes, my friend.
Pharmacies. Yeah, we can do pharmacies.
Driving for pharmacy.
Alright, well the numbers are coming down. So
James
it's
Solomon
all
points
catching
out
up.
that it sounds more like a Transylvanian accent.
Yes, I like to fly out into the night. I mean, go to store and purchase goods with human credit card.
Apparently that was Stoiberish. Oh no, I don't want to sound like Stoiber.
Injection room. We can't do injection room. Can we? No, injection room's the thing that we're researching.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Aromatherapy, we've got that here, haven't we?
Yearly review imminent.
Oh!
Ooh, why do they always make... Why do they always have them at the most inopportune moments when it's not actually a new year?
Welcome to the 2 Point County Healthcare Award Ceremony! With me!
Ceremony guy, and the guy who gives you tips at the bottom of the menu. First reward is the Rising Star, which goes to the Crystal Stench guy at Sal's No Trousers Corporation.
Congratulations! The Employer of the Year goes to...
Better be me, better be me, better be me!
Also Sal's No Trouser Corporation at Mitten University.
No deaths. Ooh.
Oh, do we have no
Unlikely.
deaths here? Probably not. We did not have any non-deaths at this hospital,
No, we
unfortunately.
have plenty of non-deaths. We just...
What? What do you mean non-deaths?
Like, lots of people survived?
Oh no, they all died.
The Best Teaching Hospital Award goes to...
That should be me.
the teaching hospital in the area, which belongs to Sal's No Trouser Corporation. Now, who do our patients choose when they go to a hospital? We'll find out with this award. Sal's No Trouser Corporation at the Mitten University Hospital. Well done. Patients love you. Now, the most prestigious hospital in the entire area goes to...
50-50 on this one.
the Mitten University Hospital, once again belonging to Sal. Well done. Finger pistols to you.
Best research?
The Best Research Hospital. Have we found out anything so far?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
we have. We're researching injection rooms, which clearly is worthy of an award. Now, the Hospital of the Year, the most prestigious
we
award
should
of the
get-
entire ceremony,
Should be
goes
us,
to
Should be us. Let's be us. Should be us. Should be us. Woohoo!
the Mitten University Hospital. Thank you for joining us this year at the 2 Point County Healthcare Award Ceremony. Goodbye.
Alison Cathy has sent us her favorite inspirational phrase. Love, she says, is the ladle that stirs the soup of
We will
life.
train you, just not
I
now.
use a ladle to serve the soup into big bowls. Not
Again,
stir
just not
it.
now.
I guess it works both ways.
Somebody was asking, who is Edmund Stoiber? Edmund Stoiber is a guy probably most well known for his beer, but he also had a brief career in politics and a crude accent. You know, you've got them all around the globe. You've got a guy trying to be a politician that's also trying to sell steaks at one point.
We got a best check on this, actually. Where's our janitors?
According to
Sorry to say, a patient is dead.
a recent acquisition of Elon Musk, the parent board have requested that once I leave the organization, I do not make any direct mockeries of his accent. I have no idea what Elon Musk sounds like. I've never heard him talk. I just read about him.
There we go.
Stoiber was the guy with the beer, right? No, hold on, that wasn't it. Who was the guy with the beer? Oh, come on, there was a German politician most well known for his bloody beer.
I'm aware of this.
Yeah, what was he called?
I don't know.
I might have just made a mistake.
Invasion home. How are we getting on with that research?
Well, also never heard of that. Oh no. Well, it's really bad beer. Ah, God damn it. If I drink more beer, I'd know these things.
Right, where do we have staff?
Okay, I'll
Nothing.
just go through a Wikipedia list of all Deutsche beers.
Use.
Oh, wow. There is a website dedicated to German beers called Beerline.
Why did I train a doctor in treatment? We must have a thing that needs a doctor, I guess.
Oh no, they're just describing types of beers. I need the bloody. There we go.
Doctor required
Abro, echt, Alpispoche, Amstel, Anker. Oh, this might take a while. Mel also doesn't drink beer.
I don't drink
And
beer
James
much.
Solomon is wondering, is it Angelica beer?
Get stuck on boss fights.
I'll have you know, her name is just Angela, not Angelica. I made the mistake myself at one point. And Union. Oh, we have a Union beer.
Bakery induced shame. Oh
I feel
dear.
like it's a beer starting with E.
Right, let's get some psychiatrists trained. You would
Oh
be
no,
best.
I accidentally clicked on beers from the Dominican Republic instead of Germany. I did it again! Oh no, it automatically switches to that no matter what I click! There we go. On a side note, somebody has returned. Cell Technology's back with us.
Hello.
Yeah, Bell also points out that that the German Chancellor's full name is Angela Maria Merkel. Chancellor Merkel. Before I mispronounce her name too. James Solomon points out that Mir did in fact ask about beer. James Solomon also wants to know if Cell Technology, who's just returned, have you said hello yet?
Yeah?
Good. What was that?
Try Moose Juice. The healthiest drink on the market. Only the
Did that
finest
tickle your
organic
fancy,
mooses.
Mir?
I thought they had somebody dying in your hospital.
Moose Juice.
Moose juice.
More 2 point. More often. This is
Where was
Children's Radio.
James Solomon wants to know, did you recharge your Cell Technology? And Cell says yes. And Bell also wants to know, try what now? Moose juice.
I should. Oh, how do I copy a room? I forget.
I don't remember either.
Do I just click on the room and copy? I do. And then I just slot that in there like so. Marvellous. Need to hire some people to train as researchers. Right, any of you positive, high energy, terribly dull, haute cutlery, you sound like a great researcher. Use for brains? No. A natural mentor. In speed, we'll have you. Okay. Right, let's
Patients
get...
not permitted to sleep in ward beds. We're busy. Recover at home.
Right, we want to train in research. We shall get our junior doctor doing the training. And we'll train up those two.
Oh no, this is not helpful. According to the Beer Map 24, there's 7,850 German beer brands that I'd need to go through to find out. This is not helpful.
Have you tried Googling German politician beer? Scandal.
German beer. Beer, sausages and politics. 9 best German beers. List of political parties. This is not helping.
Anyway,
I got a picture of
mind-
Angela Merkel drinking beer. Oh, wow, there's a lot of
Boggled.
pictures of Angela drinking beer. What is the woman doing?
boggled mind we've done
Oh,
before.
whoopsie daisy. Doctors have discovered a new illness, boggled mind, a severe boggling of the mind often caused by exposure to new, sometimes paradigm-altering information. Through careful analysis of this condition, scientists have been able to derive the equation mind equals blown. Sadly, this equation has proven to be entirely useless. See how I did that without the thing even being on screen?
Yeah.
Well done, me.
You paused the screen, I'm guessing.
No, I didn't. I just ignored that for so long. That it was up on screen in the past for so long.
Sent home. So,
But also is just about to suggest the exact same thing on how to find out what German beer brand I was talking about.
Plants need water.
Why isn't there like a top 10 list of beers that people hide?
Missy Codpiece as a request for us.
I'm not usually one for suggestions.
That doesn't look like her voice.
Oh, okay. I'm not usually one for suggestions, but the other day I had this great idea, and I can't stop thinking about it. What if we were, like, cure some people? Wouldn't that be great? I mean, cool. How about you cure 10 patients, my friend?
Yes, we shall attempt to cure 10 people.
Thanks, boss.
Oh,
I'll now
hang on.
go crawl back into the laundry room.
That was the janitor. How is the janitor ever going to cure people?
Belos is asking, how could it look like her voice, Sal?
She doesn't look like that's her voice that Mia was sounding.
I'm not sure if that was a she.
All of those words in some order anyway. Maybe that order.
Well, I guess we have to wave goodbye to all the German viewers who will be preparing to stand outside in the cold for 20 minutes now. Sorry, all European viewers.
Who's this? There's no one. Get out of the room. Come on, I want to train some nurses.
No, he's busy.
I think it's she, actually. Oh no, Simon. We'll go with a he. So what's that? Injection room. No, send him home. Right. More nurses trained in treatment. Nurse Catforce. Did I recruit her just for her name? It sounds like the kind of thing I might do. Right, these nurses that are just student nurses. Student nurse, student nurse, student. You go get training in treatment because we need lots of nurses in treatment. That looks like somebody who took their photograph accidentally whilst picking the camera up. That's a kind of Phil thing to do.
No, that looks too posed. They just pretended they dropped it.
No, because look, he's looking ahead, he's not looking down. It's like he's just sort of absent-mindedly reached to pick up his camera, his phone, and accidentally taken a photograph up his own nose.
Maintenance announcement.
No, it's not Volker Crowder. I give up. I'll never find out who this guy was. He was probably really bad. At least, so I'm told.
This is Nigel Bickleworth.
Oh, look, our Dr. Q's are under control again.
Radio.
That's
Welcome,
nice.
my friends, my chums, to 2 Point Radio's haven of culture in an otherwise
It keeps telling me to
blighted
check the
landscape.
leaderboard
I'm
tabs.
your host,
I've
Sir Nigel
checked the
Bickleworth,
leaderboard.
here to amuse and delight you.
He wants you to bask in its glory.
But I did bask in its glory.
No, continuously. That's supposed to be the entire game now.
Yeah.
James Solomon is asking, Katharina Kramer.
Nurse
Who?
required in cardiology.
Not a name I know.
Well, there we go.
Rock bottom injection room. No, gotta go home until we finish that research. What was that? Is that saying, oh, you're bored? There's loads of magazines around here. Why are you bored? And why are you wandering around up in psychiatry?
Maintenance announcement.
Go to,
Automated
yes,
stash
go
sheets
to.
need restocking manually.
Run by nurses. Yeah, that's because... Oh. Yeah, go home. Yep, go home. Oh, report a visit.
2 Point Radio's resident person that isn't often there because their reporter, Sally Fishblanket, has requested a press
Sally, what?
What?
What did you say?
Fig blanket.
Oh, I don't know why, but my ears translated that as fishwanker.
That's not funny, Sal.
there was so
Sammy,
many...
feel free to put an E now in chat. Sal, that's just gross. The things you think of. She requested a press pass to come and visit the hospital. We definitely don't have anything like that, but some publicity could be good for us. If she's impressed with the hospital, it could be good for our reputation. What do you think?
Yes.
And also heard fish.
And Tammy heard fishwanker too.
I did not say that. James Solomon is asking, finally, did Sal swear in front of me? Yeah, how dare you? You twat. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of that bird noise.
Yeah. Mia's favourite swear word is one of the strongest swear words that we have.
How is that one of the strongest? It just sounds like a
What are you
bird.
queuing for? Okay, well, I'd best at least give them a bench, hadn't I? Here, just go sit down. And you. And you. Don't fight.
Bell also points out that it's almost time for him to put his earplugs in.
Oh, Missy Codpiece, we
Well done. We successfully completed the request from Missy Codpiece. Yes. Missy Codpiece probably lives in the laundry detergent basket. I'm not sure why we keep that in a basket though.
Ooh, staff promotions. Yes, you can have
What sort of picture is that, Tilly? Tilly?
Oh, Tilly Duckworth.
Yeah, she's not even trying.
Do you think somebody forgot to tell her that it was time to get a photograph taken? It looks like she's looking up at a cobweb in the corner of the room. She's going, yeah, cleaner really needs to come dust in here. Ah, I'm now starting to wonder whether there's actually a hidden camera in the staff room.
Why do we have a hidden camera in the staff room?
Maybe you could imagine that they were supposing somebody had found something like a pornographic magazine under the sofa. And they were trying to find out who it was who's been reading pornographic magazines in the hospital, because that's really a bad thing, but it's a difficult thing to raise, especially if you actually want to catch them. So what they've done is they've installed a hidden camera on the arm of the sofa. And so what it does is every time somebody sits down, it activates the hidden camera. And then anytime they start getting a bit jiggly in their seat, it also activates the camera. Logical?
No, it sounds painful.
Anyway, Isabel is not the pornography reading person, so we shall promote her, but we'll also give her a pay rise. There you go.
James Solomon wants to know, why does Mir sound like an evil villain from Transylvania with that voice?
Plants need
And Sal says that's because he's just a hidden Dracula around here. I'm not hiding it very well.
Okay, let's do some more training. We got anyone? We'll do one person on. Anyone a teacher? You're on a break. We'll get you to do the training. You can take your break in the classroom. More staff promotion? Yes. Research points are going up. This is the only thing we're waiting for. Oh, I probably need to put some more research benches in.
10! 9! Oh, I'm too late again. I might as well just turn it on now. Happy 12,019 to all of,
Germany?
well, not just Germany, all of Middle Europe.
Very good.
The majority of Europe, by the way. Well done, Europe. We've done it. And the graphic only appeared like 6 seconds after the thing. So that's a doozy. Hip hip hooray!
Woohoo!
This is also a sign that you should slowly wind down.
Okay, let me just, so that I don't forget what I'm doing next time.
Oh, you will, don't worry.
I think we'll do fluid analysis.
Yes.
And we have enough training desks for 2, but I've trained another bunch of people, so I'm going to put...
Well, also says Sal, you're a womanizing, aka overcomplicating this.
No, womanizing is where... Well, yeah, okay, it is overcomplicating matters, I suppose. That's where a womanizer is a guy, or I suppose a woman for that matter, is somebody who romances several women, or at least attempts to. All at the same time.
Well, you just tell me when I'm free to just press this button that turns it all off.
1, 2 seems complicated. Used to begin a research project. Yeah. But let me pick it up and let me put it down.
Exavideo says Happy New Year, also in advance for all the people who have yet to go through their New Year's Eve too. And Cell Technology is suggesting that you should just use technology. That's always the solution. And James Solomon says it's an hour to go for us here. A question with Big Ben out of action. Are they going to simulate Big Ben its noises?
Oh, that's a thought, yeah. Are they, or
yeah,
are they
just
going
have a
to
guy scream the noises.
bong, bong?
Tammy is saying her New Year's Eve is in 7 hours.
I'm going to put a research man.
So how much of my sport time are you going to rob me?
Sorry.
It's
Okay.
fine. I'm not.
I know it was
complaining.
even at my request that
Yes,
you're
it was.
So, okay. I just need to build very quickly an injection room because I've told a patient to wait, and I'll forget they'll die. We can't let them just die, Mia. How big? 3 by 3. We'll make it 3 by 4. Have we seen this before?
No. At least I don't think I've seen this before.
I think it goes that way around. He went down with a bit of a clang, the jab master. We'll put,
Something tells me I do not want to be stabbed by this.
no. It doesn't look like the sort of thing where that's ideally what you wanted to be diagnosed with.
Well, I'd say that about most of the diseases I could get in this hospital.
There's definitely some worse than others. At least that's what I'd argue.
You know what upsets me mildly? Despite all the technical difficulties we had tonight, I never got around to using my technical difficulties shortcut once so far. It even comes with automated train songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I also like the on-hold thing. James Solomon is saying you're wasting spore time.
Sorry.
And a little age is waving at you, very judgingly, I assume.
I just want to get this room
Do you really
done.
need that many gold stars?
We need to
Is
prestige
that an essential
5.
thing?
There we go. Okay. Right, now I'm happy. I presume that I have the staff too. And if I don't, at least it will tell me. So, yeah. We shall save it there.
And you need to save it properly. Oh, it doesn't have a proper save function.
Yeah. You have to do a quick save here, then you
Right,
quit
right.
to map. Then,
Mia has crossed his arms in disgust at you overrunning. Don't worry, I'm used to it.
quit to...
No. You all tab out now and stop the stream briefly so we can recycle YouTube links.
I have to do this, the save though, the proper save.
Oh, save Korea. Yeah, of course. Apologies, I wasn't aware.
So I have to do what, and what?
All tab out and stop the stream briefly. We will be right back.